The clock is ticking ever closer to 146,000 workers walking off the job at Big Three automaker plants nationwide. Negotiations continue between the UAW and General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis. The union says it'll strike midnight Friday if a deal is not reached. The UAW is asking for a 46% wage increase, a 32-hour work week with 40 hours of pay, and the restoration of pensions for workers, among other things.
Some of them are actually working second jobs, working in the auto industry. Some of the best jobs in the world is blue-collar work, and have to work second jobs to make ends meet, to raise a family.
Stellantis reported today progress in its talks with the UAW, but did not provide much detail. All three automakers have made counteroffers with raises ranging from 9 to 14%, but the UAW rejected them. If there is a strike, it would be felt here in Ohio, home to thousands of auto workers. News 5's John Kosick shows us where they work as he takes an in-depth look at the status of the auto industry in Ohio.
It wasn't all that long ago when the auto industry was the economic engine that powered the Ohio economy. Consider this. In 1995, General Motors was the largest employer in all of Ohio with more than 63,000 workers, and Ford right behind them at number 2 with 24,000. But nearly 3 decades of plant closings have taken their toll on those numbers. In the latest figures released by the state late last year, GM's employment numbers have dropped by 93% since 1995 to just over 4,400 workers remaining. The latest blow for GM's Ohio workers came in 2019 with the closing of Lordstown, the automaker's last Ohio assembly plant. In fact, the largest automotive employer in the state these days is Honda with 14,400 workers. But even though the footprint of the Big Three in Ohio is smaller, Northern Ohio still stands to feel the brunt of a strike if workers at all three walk out on Friday. How many? Well, Ford has 7,000 employees at 4 plants in Ohio, with half of them employed in Lorain and Cuyahoga counties, with more than 1,700 workers each at both its Cleveland engine plant in Brook Park and Ohio assembly plant in Avon Lake. GM has just under 4,500 workers, primarily at 4 locations, but 22% of them can be found in Cuyahoga County at its Parma Metal Center. And the bulk of Stellantis' 6,600 workers can be found in and around Toledo at its Jeep Assembly Complex. While we've had strikes by the UAW in the past, most recently in September of 2019, that impacted only GM, never before have we had a threat against all three at the same time, something that would impact not just the workers, but the local suppliers and the communities they all call home. John Kosick, News 5.
Okay, here's a closer look at other impacts a UAW strike against the Big Three could have. New car inventory could take a hit and potentially raise prices. A strike could also hurt the economy, both because cars won't be coming off the line and the workers won't be earning as much as they do when they're on the job. The automakers could also take a big hit. The Anderson Economic Group says a 10-day strike could cost them nearly $1 billion.